Yeah. Now, I can't remember what I did before lay on the couch with my wife and watch TV and just decompressed, which I feel like I needed. Hold on, there is something I don't like. Dude, that's better. There was this weird like that's overlay on this game. They gave it like a retro filter, which is fine on anything else. Wait, it's not that. It's there's like frame rate drops. You see them? The weird naked chicks who aren't actually naked. This game has a lot of potential. I'm not gonna... Just not where it's at right now. It's fine. It's a good game. This is stupid fun, if that makes sense. This is stupid fun. I kind of already said this when I was playing earlier. But it's not great by any means. This isn't something you're gonna jizz on the track about, if you know what I mean. So I've opened that up. What did I open now? I had to have opened a second door. That's something I had to have, like, done. There's got to be a new place to progress. Call me Byron Blue. Byron Blue. There we go, dude. I am playing fucking... What is this game called? It's the name of the stream. I don't remember. Bloodhound. This is Bloodhound. Byron Blue! Oh, what is this? What? Oh, it teleported me. The enemy design is where this game... I do love here's the thing I love about this game. The fucking weapon designs, the enemy designs they put some fucking work into this game. No, it's not wave based. It's not wave based at all. It's the level design. It feels like a retro shooter. This is a boss fight. Did I kill him? Want to see something funny? No, this definitely has missions. This definitely has missions. I just beat the mission. This is a new one. This is more like Painkiller, if Painkiller was made by a Croatian studio who this was their first game. It's like Yeah. Serious Sam Painkiller. So it's very much like this. This is a prison level. But it just released a few weeks, or like a week ago, or a few weeks ago, and it's $11, bro. This game's $11 fucking dollars. You want to see something funny? Look at this. They blur out her boobs, which is nice for me in streaming. There's no nudity on the stream. But, like, you can't turn that off, which is kind of cringe. You want to see something else funny? Hold on. There's one gun where you... Look, they didn't animate a hand. Where your she-devil in hell got bad news. There's a game that's called that I keep wanting to play. Called it's called fucking, god damn it. The first one was called Succubus. It's Succubus. And I heard Succubus was the better of the two. And Succubus is on PlayStation. I don't know. I've never played either of the games. So I don't know if they're any good or not. This is probably a secret level. Yep. Like, it's one of those games that feels off, you know what I mean? Like, when you kill somebody, I'll have to kill somebody for you. Hold on. Watch this guy. They explode into pieces. Like, they're like, torso explodes, but their head and arms remain. Well, I mean, I heard they're all bad. But, like, how bad are they? Like, this game, the weight to the guns... This game's like fucking ridiculous. Did you just yeet that guy? Yeah, this definitely, this one's more for content, bro, than it is the, like, if you want a game where you're shooting something and you feel like you're shooting something, your game is gonna be like Trepang 2. Trepang 2 fucking rules. I haven't played through it yet. I'm gonna do it on stream, but I played a couple of missions, and there's like this, wave-based, thing you can do, and when I want to just chill when I get home, I'll put that shit on. And just grind some waves. What am I doing? You have to. It's good, dude. If you like Fear 2, if you're liking Fear 2, Trepang 2 is more Fear 2. I haven't played Fear 3, so I can't tell you if Fear 3 is good, but... There'll be a switch or something. Hold on. Yeah, they're really annoying. They're really annoying. There's a lot of things in that game that are annoying, but so worth it. Oh, here we go. There we go. There was an enemy that got stuck on the map. Yeah. This game is on some different shit. It's on some different shit. I need to find if there's another enemy here. It feels like I actually when I first saw that the ad on PlayStation. I always look at like the new FPS games that drop, and I try to find like the weird indie stuff that can like add some diversity, so I have a game to shit on. Like I want to start shitting on games in a fun way. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, I hate this game that everybody loves, because that'll drive content, but I don't enjoy shitting on a game that everybody else loves. What am I doing here? I feel like I'm stuck in this forever. I think I'm perpetually going to be living in this zone. That was weird. It was still making squish sounds. I hear something, bro. I hear something in this bitch somewhere. Huh. Oh, never mind. There's the teleporter. I found the teleporter. Okay, so I just found a new key, so I need to go. Yeah, geez. Well, hold on. It wants me to name my saves. Okay, I'm gonna go to main menu. Like, see this main menu? I wanted you to see this, fucking high glowy. Look, it blurred out the main menu chicks. Oh my god. Alright. That's the first time I saved the game. Alright, the game's working better. I was having this weird glitch effect on screen where it was, yeah, it's back. Oh, it's a red key right here. So, there's a weird effect in this game where it's like, when you're standing still, the effect's not there. But you start moving, I don't know if you can see it from your side, there's like this weird tearing line. Where it's like the frame, there's like stuttering. There's like bad stuttering in this game. So, yeah, I heard the PC version of Fear 2 wasn't great. Alright. Yeah, when I played Fear 2, I played it through the backwards compatibility program, so it wasn't too bad on Xbox. It looks really good for 2009. It is like I was surprised it was that new. Or that old. It looks really good. It feels really good. Where are you at? Like, what's going on? GameSpy, yeah. Oh, well, all those fucking people suck anyways. Like, there's only one person that matters in Fear 2, and that's you. You're the fucking Giga Chad, bro. I know. Yeah, dude, it gets, that, like, the super soldiers are dicks. What? There's a key in here? Somewhere? Yeah, the auto shotgun. I'm trying to remember all the things in Fear 2. I just remember the story was really good. I played it this year too, dude. There's supposedly a red key in here somewhere, and I want it. I want it, but dude, the naked ghost chick is she's be mama. She is mama-san. Ooh, big scare. I watched part of it. I watched part of it today. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I like that he's doing a he's actually doing I think he's gonna do a series on it, like all parts. I think he likes it that much, which is exciting because he hasn't done like another. I mean, he does Petty Thief every once in a while, and Blind Stalker, but I think this shit is like It's gonna be nice to see him do like a series, but I remade my video on fuck. The game, oh shit, Dusk. I remade my video on Dusk today. I didn't like I listened to mine and I didn't like the way it turned out, so I restarted the whole, well, not the whole thing, just from my skits on. It's gonna be, that's my Halloween special. That's my Halloween special, so it'll be a while before that comes out. Did I just fuck myself? Yeah, I fucked myself. My video this week is going to be really good, though. It's Deadpool. I did it on the Deadpool game. I don't know if you ever played the Deadpool game. It is fucking amazing, and you should play it. Like, I love that fucking game, and it deserves more eyes on it. It's actually, so, I have a lot of older videos that that have yet to come out yet. Not old, like I made them a long... No, it's coming out tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow morning. Like, I actually changed my upload schedule time so it comes out in the morning. Because I know that there's going to be a lot of buzz tomorrow, and there's going to be a lot of buzz like today, obviously, on Deadpool and Wolverine, but also tomorrow, especially because people are going to be like, oh, is the movie good? Oh, when did the game come out? I can tell you right now. Give me a second. I actually am... oh, shit. Did I... where the fuck did it go? Right here. There it is. It came out in 2015. Came out in 2015. But it's hard to get because they delisted all of Activision's superhero games. So if you played Darkwatch, it's the same publisher as or the same, not publisher. So Activision... yeah, I mean, it's not that old. What makes it feel older is because the fact that Activision lost the Marvel rights. So... it feels like these games are so old that they're like lost to time, but in all reality, they're just forgotten about because they were delisted off of every store. Because fucking Marvel, I guess. But it was the same studio who made Darkwatch, or the same studio who made Darkwatch made Deadpool. It was a good game, dude. Deadpool's game was like, it was a combination of God of War and like a cool third-person shooter. Yeah, so like you can upgrade guns and you can play the game. You can play the game with a mixture of using combos with guns and swords. So it's like taking the Wolverine game, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and combining it with the Punisher. Yeah, Batman's kind of a bitch. Dude, and honestly, I hate the Arkham, like, combat loop. I've never been a fan. I like the Arkham Asylum, but I haven't played Arkham City yet. I played a little bit of Arkham Knight when it first came out. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I love me some Spider-Man. Batman's, like, darker than Spider-Man, so, like, he's got that going for him, but, like, I don't know. I think it's just the fact that I look at the Batman and Spider-Man games as basically being the same thing. And when I'm talking gaming, like, Spider-Man pays for porn. Using his Aunt May's credit card. Aunt May, let me borrow that credit real quick. Let me borrow that credit card real quick, dude. Peter, what's this thing called Brazzers? What's this thing called Brazzers, Peter? Oh, dude, Grandma, I swear, dude. Hey, I'm a superhero. I don't watch porn. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, I think I'm just gonna screen grab off of my live stream when I make a video on this. This shit be a bit rough. The remake, if there was either of them were on the remake, it would be, or on console, it would be the remake. I can look it up. I definitely would play it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never played either of them, but I heard they're good. I'll have to check it out. I definitely have things backlogged that I need to play. I really can't wait until this bitch, dude. Like, why do you have such big tits? Like, they're blurred and I can still see way too much, bro. Way too much. Like, I'm not complaining, but I'm worried about the YouTube algorithm. I mean, they're blurred. They're blurred, so I think that counts, right? Right? I'm in this. I mean, I'm safe. I'm safe. I don't even know why the fuck I'm worried about. I literally talk about slapping clit in every video. I shouldn't. If anything, I'm gonna get myself demonetized before I even get monetization. They'll be like, "Who is this jabroni?" Dude, I can't believe that Boyd Bastards got age restricted, bro. Dude, there's literally like gynecologist videos where they show everything and it's considered educational, but I put the word bastard in my title. Oh no. Oh no. The word, I think it was the name. I checked to see why it was age restricted, and it just said the stream had ended. So it was at the end. Like, I'd already ended. Yeah, dude. It was definitely irritating. Yeah, dude, there's some weird shit on YouTube, and I can't... like, obviously, pedo cartoons I don't want on the platform. But, like, when people are, like, I'm for negative amount of censorship. God, the enemy designs in this game are good. Like, I'm in love with the idea of this game so much. And what they're almost able to accomplish. Like, look at this. Look at this guy. It looks cool as shit, right? Like, I'm literally shooting a crossbow with the... I mean, it feels fine. Like, this game, when this game goes on sale, it's gonna be like $1. It's worth $1. Or a couple bucks. I mean, dude, I bought this game full price. Full price. Guess how much? Yeah, but like, guess how much this game costs full price? Like, here's the thing. Like, I want you to Like, just throw some numbers out there to guess. Okay, so it is $11. It is $11. It's 100% $11. I paid $11 for this. I have finished, like, AAA games that have felt worse than this. The worst part about this game is it feels like Jericho. Oh, well, so this game feels like Jericho. Clive Barker's Jericho. A game by Clive Barker. It feels exactly like that. I feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe there's like more to this boss fight than I thought. Yes, there is. Depends on the boss fights. It depends on the boss fights. I really like boss fights if they're done well. This one is garbage. Bro, fun fact, because you're my most fucking accurate viewer. I actually added in Cortana, and you won't see this for like a few months or something. I added Cortana in as a I added Cortana in as a character in my videos. Oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. Hey, what do I do? I feel like I broke something. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna load game, and I'm gonna see what happened. Okay, I just broke the boss fight. Wow, much better. Nemesis. I see what you're doing there. You're trying to call him Nemesis without calling him Nemesis. Inspiration noted, game. His name was literally Nemesis, bro. Nemesis. Like, on the head much game. But again, bro, this being a game, so I don't expect everything to be great in a game. I just expect it to be fun. And this game's there on the fun factor. In a weird way, it's amazing. It's so bad, it's amazing. If that makes sense. It's the good kind of bad. Like, the enemy designs look fucking dope. Like, they look so good, dude. They look so good. It's so funny how it's like so Serious Sam like. Yeah, it's like goofy, dark. It's got good level design. Like, look at this, dude. Tell me. Like, this is gorgeous, dude. The AI stupid. This is their first game. This is the studio's first game. I think they have so much potential for better games in the future. Oh, it's 100%. Like, I'm not saying it's good. Like, what it's missing is, like here. Hold on. Let me... Like, did you hear that sound effect when he died? It's like, it's literally like, that is literally the sound effect. Like, the music in the background, perfect. It's fucking perfect. It has great music. The guns are, like, well designed. They feel good sometimes. Most of the time, they feel good. I mean, it's just like off. The guns, like the weapons, feel off, but the animations and how they like function is so cool. And these shotguns are sick. It's that. Did you just see him fucking? I blew everything but his head and arms off. Her too. Like, it's like, instead of jibbing, you're fucking blibbing. You're blibbing the enemies. Yes, it is. Again, this game, you can tell where they spent their budget. They spent their budget on enemy design, level design. Like, they looked at... What they did was they played Painkiller, and they said, I want to make Painkiller. And they tried. The gun design is so good. That's what pushed me over the edge to spend $11. Like this. Like, it's just got some issues, you know? But this is something... Graven? I haven't played Graven yet. No. Is Graven on console? I heard Graven was ass. I think Graven is on console, but I heard it was ass, bro. Isn't it bad? Like, I think both Civvy and fucking... Yeah, and that's kind of why if it gets really cheap, I'll try it, but... The thing with Graven is they had the money to make something good, and... I might give it a chance. There's certain things... I need to get some water. Off of it. Been like, one thing for sure is being constantly out of ammo. That is one of the most irritating things in the world to me. And it's not like Doom Eternal, where like there's moments where you're out of ammo, but you always had somebody you could jib to get ammo out of them. So it never felt like you were like ever worried. You just constantly were ready, or there was constantly ammo for some weapon or something. You were just there, dude. You had potential to do it. But then when you play okay, it's in my phone. Then when you play like Metro, the first Metro game. I don't know about the other Metro games, but I played the first Metro game, and I have a video on it. I think I called it Metro is out of ammo. Oh, got to deep throat some water real quick. So, the first Metro game had this wonderful rotation of amazing guns. Of absolutely fucking amazing guns. And you can't ever use them because you never find ammo. Because all the enemies take way too many shots to kill. This is my biggest issue when it comes to Eurojank. Most of the time. This game is the opposite. Everything's too easy to kill on the easier difficulties. Like, let me turn this bitch up to medium and see. 2033 is good, but watch my video on it. I talk about how I get annoyed that I'm always out of ammo. Always out of ammo. Yeah, it's fun. It's worth playing, and I say that in my video, but I need to play the second one or Exodus. I have Exodus on PlayStation. If you want, I can stream it. Not tonight, though. That'll have to be, like, the game after this game. I'm gonna turn the difficulty up on this shit. Let's try medium. Dude, so, like, it's funny because I ran into less ammo issues in fucking Resident Evil Village than I did with the Metro. Metro, there was literally a point in the game where I was following one of the NPCs around because he fucking had ammo and I didn't. It's just so... It's so, like, blatantly bad about giving you ammo. Like, I got this cool-ass automatic shotgun because I was like, oh, since they're offering me an automatic shotgun, that has to mean that... Easy. I put that shit on easy. I started it on medium, ran out of ammo, said, no, I'm not doing this. Because I got through the first area. So I restarted the entire Metro game, played it on fucking easy, so that I could have more ammo, and I was still out of ammo, and enemies still were spongy as fucking shit to kill. So, which sucks because, like, Metro has, like, really cool enemy design. It's just, you feel like you can't fight it because it wants you to feel like you're at a disadvantage. Oh, I actually died. Yeah. It is one of the most, like, it is one of my biggest things in gaming, and there's people who will say, like, oh, well, just get better or whatever, and it's like, dude, Did I kill it? Yeah, I killed it. Alright. What? The reason I died is I literally had her on easy, like, when I started, because I wanted this, like, I I wanted to capture the character designs on screen a little better too. And taking it off easy, this game's still not difficult. But this shit's still better than Redfall. All right. Dude, Redfall is the worst game I've ever played. And the worst part about Redfall is it's just like people were acting like they were upset after fucking Arcane Austin was shut down. I like Prey 2017. Okay, I think it's a decent game. I think that it's a huge step back from Prey 2006. I don't care what any of the fucking like deep-throating MSim guys say. Like it's okay. It has like the most repetitive ass enemies. The only thing Prey 2017 has for it is it has a pretty decent story, and it's a good MSim. But when you look at fucking Redfall, everybody who worked on Prey. Anybody? Yeah, dude, the MSim guys are just the fucking worst. Like, I'm sorry, but just because a game is an MSim does not mean, like, oh, dude, Genshin, dude, I don't even know how you could be a Genshin person. But if you look at a game and you're like, it does one thing really well, that doesn't mean that the game's, like, instantaneously a fucking underrated masterpiece. Because Prey 2017, though it has good stuff going for it, there are like MSim stuff and some other decent details. When it comes to being like in the Prey series, which I am going to compare it to the other game in that fucking series, it is not even close to, it's like even on the same realm. It's not even in the same fucking ballpark. It's playing Magic the Gathering with Boogie 2988, and we're playing fucking bare knuckle boxing. Like it's wild to me that, and I know that it wasn't originally going to be a sequel to Prey. Bethesda just wanted them to use the IP name. But at the same time, it's like, when did they tell them they want to use the IP name? Like, that's my question. Because, like, the guy who worked on that game, he ended up, everybody from Arcane Austin who worked on that game ended up going and working at their own studio and making Weird West. It really shouldn't have been called Prey. I just look at, like, the boring-ass weapons in Prey 2017, and then I look at the fucking Giga Chad weapons from Prey 2006, and I think, this is what you've taken from us. This is what you took from us, Arcane Austin. And it's so sad because, like, now people will kind of poo-poo on... They'll poo-poo on fucking Prey 2006 because it's not as good or whatever. And I'm like, wrong. Wrong. Prey 2006 was, like, one of the most amazing games ever. And if you disagree, I just don't want to be your friend. That's not true. We can still be friends and disagree. But Yeah, dude, you can have, like, and what's funny is Half-Life, when it first came out, was considered an MSim. Dude, the original Deus Ex, I don't think would be considered, like, the MSim guys would complain. Used to be, people would just call it a game an MSim if you could turn the fucking bathroom sinks on. That was, like, the bar. That was the fucking bar for an MSim back in the day. They're like, what? You can turn faucets on and off? You're telling me this game allows you to utilize faucets? My bro, my dude, let's make out about it. That was the bar, dude. Now it's like the game has to have like 800 emails to read, and I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of it. There you are. But anyways, what I was saying about Arcane Austin is everybody who worked on Prey 2017 had already left the company. They left the companies after Prey. They worked on Prey and then they fucking dipsetted. And a lot of them went and worked on Weird West and created their own studio. So anybody who was like saying, "Oh, dude, it's so sad that Arcane Austin died," dude, that company, like, that studio was a shell of what it used to be. They were told they had to make a game with co-op functionality, and so they decided to make this vampire game. All the creative choices on their game was I want to play Weird West. I really want to play Weird West. I'm hit or miss when it comes to isometric stick shooters. And you can't even select difficulty on Weird West, can you? It's just one difficulty, I'm pretty sure. I think that game just, like, starts you at hard. I can't remember. I tried it I fired it up once, and I had other shit to do, that day, so I just decided to not play games. I downloaded it and then fired it up and just changed my mind. Yeah, well, and it's an MSim too, you know. Its whole thing is it's a isometric shooter MSim, and from what I heard, it's a great MSim, and the game. Like, if you're mad about Arcane Austin, like, closing, go buy Weird West. Those people are still working. All the real creative people jumped ship at Arcane Austin and went and made their own better games. So, like, the Arcane Austin that was left was fucking garbage, and I don't blame Xbox for closing it. That's basically what I was gonna say. Which I know is just such an angry, like, well... But, you know, they're people, they're jobs, they're people. It's like, yeah, but, like, if I were to mess up, like, let's say I was in charge at the company I worked for buying all the product. Like, I do orders, right? Let's say I reset an entire area of the store and none of it sells for a year. I'm getting fired. I spent the company a ridiculous amount of money, and now, and because of that, I lost the company profit, I lose my job. Like, that's something that you have to keep in mind when you're working somewhere. Like, yeah, the dream, the vision's great, it's wonderful. But you also have people to please. Your job is to bring a product to market and it be good. And I think the indie scene is doing that. Like, this game's janky as fuck, but at least it's put to well, I mean, it's I wouldn't say this is put together, but it's $11. Redfall was a full price game. I'm willing to let jank go for a game that's like $30, like $30 and under. Like, there is some major jank in what was that? Phantom Fury. There is some like ultimate jank in that game, and that game has some real issues that it needs to fix. But it was fun. No, the whole studio got fired. The whole studio's gone. Microsoft closed the entire studio. No, the devs had a choice. Like, the idea that devs don't have a choice, like, if you're a good dev, like, you're incredible at your job, you will find work somewhere else. Like, yeah, it sucks to lose your job, but at the same time, if you're paid to do a job, and most devs are, like, most people that are devs aren't like this creative fucking outlet people. You have to work really fucking hard to become that. Like, there is an influx of devs. And you're telling me, like, there was, like, reports about Redfall that it was like, oh, the devs wanted them to just shut the game down, and to Microsoft when they bought the studio to just, like, give up on it. Like, bro. It's like, dude, if your game's so bad, like, Microsoft gave you an extra year. What did you do with that extra year? Like, Bethesda said they need more time to... I mean... So, here's what major companies do. And yes, there is examples of major companies not listening to devs, right? But a big problem in the AAA industry right now is these big devs have way too much freedom and time on these games. So they think that they can add in just everything instead of coming up with good core concepts. Because the big problem with Redfall is the fact that they had no idea what the fuck they were doing, and you could tell that they just sat around on their ass just throwing things at the wall and hoping it stuck. That is the problem with Redfall. And that shows not just a overall... That shows more than just like a giant studio inside of Bethesda. So if that entire studio has releases a game where not even any of the core elements are fun, like the shooting didn't feel good. It was like a bad like adaptation of a Far Cry game. Like, so it was just not fun. I went in when I first played that game because I love vampires. I'm a huge vampire guy. Blade's one of my favorite moves of all time. So you give me a gun and you let me kill vampires with a gun, it should be an easy win for me. And I'm playing this and having fun. I am not a hard guy to please when it comes to like some games. Like, just don't have pretentious writing where you fucking think I'm stupid and you want to, like, lecture me. And, like, just have, like, have the killing be fun. Have a cool aesthetic. The only time Redfall has a cool aesthetic is when you go inside the nests. And when I went into a nest, there was 3 vampires in a vampire nest. Like, what? Why are there only 3 vampires? I went in there with the fucking with a wooden stake gun, expecting to just tear up vampires, and 3. I gotta kill 3. That means that you fundamentally, and like, they were given an extra year. What did you work on in that extra year? Was your game so fucking unplayable that even with a year, you couldn't flush out these issues? If that's the thing, not only is your like higher ups at that studio bad, but also that means that your team doesn't know how to like fix the issues that are blatantly there. Yeah, it was something that I was so pissed off of. After that game came out, I actually like thought they would have to like the amount of gutting to save that studio they would have to do, there would have been nobody left. You would have had like some lower end people, and you could probably merge like you close the studio, you cut your losses, you move on. That is the only, from a business standpoint, that was the only option there. And that sounds super heartless, but looking at it from like a logistical standpoint, from where Microsoft was sitting, I would have looked at like Arcane Austin and been like, okay, no one likes this. Like the management style felt like, okay, we're just gonna like chill. We were told to make this game. We'll put in a half-ass effort, and then they were bought by Microsoft, and they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? We've been half-assing it, because they were just trying to meet a quota, and like your little fun fucking slack off, meet a quota so that your next game can be a passion project idea is so bad. Like, just because it works for fucking Edward Norton doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. I have the same opinion when it comes to, like, it's... Oh, he got a flamethrower. I gotta stay away from this fucker.
You motherfucker.
Oh!
You will pay for it.
Eddie Nordog? Oh yeah, this is definitely getting into painkiller territory. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, need some water after that. Jeez, man. Criminally easy, though. Notoriously hard to work for. But Edward Norton has had a philosophy for his choosing roles. He will pick one role. He doesn't ever like pick long contracts. He'll tie himself to a really big budget movie and then do a passion project. And that works. That works when you're like small scale. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, movie star, how is that small scale? Well, you see, he's not his own boss. He's only really directed he's directed a couple movies. Like, Motherless Brooklyn was a great movie that he directed. But, well, Edward Norton is who I was talking about. Yeah, Edward Norton. When you said, but Edward Norton has a philosophy where he does a passion project. He does a big budget movie that can afford to do, so he can afford to do some passion projects, and then he, like, recycles and repeats. Well, I liked it. I liked 25th Hour. I haven't seen it for a long time, but I really liked it. It's one of those times that, like, I actually like, Spike Lee from time to time. It depends on the Spike Lee joint. Like, I think Spike Lee is one of the most hit or miss directors of all time. Like, the one, I love, 25th Hour. No, you did not. No, you didn't. Did you really? Dude, that's so fucking sick. You have Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's so cool. I'm actually a little jealous. I just respawned this entire fucking... Jesus, dude. I respawned the entire area. I died. That was kind of cheap. That was kind of cheap what they did there. Oh my god. I stopped seeing him like a year or two before he died, though. So you were like friends with them? That's wild. Did you stop hanging out with him because he was like really heavy into drugs or something, or what? Because I know you said you did that back in the day. Was that like how you knew him? Was like a drug thing and you got clean? Oh, so it was. Okay, I understand what's going on now. I understand what's going on, yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. What a fucking wild world, bro. No, I didn't put that, so I feel kind of dumb for not putting that together. It was something you told me. I should have connected the dots. Dude, that's wild. Who? So, like, put yourself. I mean, he seemed like a really reserved guy. Oh yeah. So, put yourself in like my position real quick. Like, imagine you're streaming one day and like somebody hits you with that. That's like wild. That's so like I 100% know that's something that happened on Craigslist all the time. It's like, I mean, honestly, any fucking online thing is going to be a like a way to like harbor stuff like that. It's just how it is. It's the internet has like the ability to connect people in ample different ways. So the idea that it can be used to do or for like stuff like what you're talking about. Like I'm just like the one like one of my first big viewers, one of my first fucking badass viewers is just like has this like crazy met Philip Seymour Hoffman story in like the weirdest scenario possible is like but for God who made it, and he was like, dude, it's Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the last great story tellers. Come on. That sounds like him too. That's sick, dude. There is a him and Hoff or not Hoff. Capote. His Capote was so good. And True. Let me see. I haven't listened to it in a long time. Truman Capote. Dude, I used to be able to do the voice. Hold on. Dude, when I was in, it's so good. It is his best acting in a movie. Feels like a deal, like you're fighting.
I did the job. Thank you. Hey.
Fantastic film. He's so good in it. True Romance, fantastic film. I love True Romance. That is written. True Romance is written by Quentin Tarantino. So, Quentin Tarantino wrote two. He wrote two scripts. And so he sold two scripts that he wanted to make movies on, but he couldn't afford it. And he used the money from selling those scripts to make Reservoir Dogs. One of the movies was True Romance, which I think is the better of the two. The other is Natural Born Killers, which Natural Born Killers is good, but I can't remember the director of Natural Born Killers. He directed Platoon. So Quentin Tarantino hates the movie Natural Born Killers. Absolutely hates it. The director of Natural Born Killers is kind of Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone fucking thank you. He fucking Oliver Stoned all over that movie. That movie is like all of the worst. Not the worst. I mean, like it's very. I know man was actually in Vietnam. I'm not saying Oliver Stone's bad, but Oliver Stone is bad for making a bad at making a Quentin Tarantino movie. It feels like it doesn't ever feel like an Oliver Stone movie. It just feels like Oliver Stone shoved Oliver Stone into a Quentin Tarantino movie, if that makes sense. And that is that movie's biggest sin. Well, the reason Tarantino can make his corniness work is because of is because it's his style, and he puts like a he knows how to put a filter over everything he does to make it feel authentically Quentin Tarantino. And True Romance, 100% understood that at the end of the day, it was a Tarantino script, and to make it a Tarantino script. So True Romance feels like a honestly, you watch True Romance, and you feel like you're watching a Tarantino movie. But you watch fucking Natural Born Killers, and it just feels like it feels just off. It feels corny and off. And I really like Natural Born Killers because I think it's one of Robert Downey Jr.'s, like, so good in that movie. Like, Robert Downey Jr. is so freaking good in that film. And also Woody Harrelson puts off a fucking great performance. But there is, like, in between the great moments of Natural Born Killers is just some of the worst movie ever. And it's because they rewrote a lot of Tarantino's script on it, because Oliver Stone wanted to do that. And he was good in that movie. He's outstanding in Natural Born Killers. It's actually, the problem with that movie isn't the acting, it isn't the performances, it's the pacing. I never watched Doom Regeneration. I honestly wanted to stay the fuck away from that movie as much as possible. Like, it looked like it was a B movie fucking shoved out there to be a B movie, and I was like, I don't want to do this. What do we got? Oh, I haven't seen, dude, I love like that 90s rock stuff too. The era of rock that lost me was like the Screamo. Once Screamo came out, I fucking dipped from rock. Like, I fucked with some Creed for a while in like that era. A lot of people complain about the Creed and Nickelback era. I fuck with that a lot. I think it's fun. I think it's a bit sterilized, but I still found it to be its own thing. What really pisses me off is what they turned country music into too. Cause like, yeah, the music industry has sterilized itself and kind of became a almost a parody. Stop shooting. A parody of itself. Like, country music is just used to tell stories. Dude, I fuck with some Creed, bro. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't too far gone. Dude, and what? I have a kid too, so like with the eyes wide open, bro. With arms right open. With arms wide open. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. Dude, it's like Creed is one of those people I think that gets the Nickelback treatment a lot, where they're like, oh, they kind of suck, but like you catch yourself jamming to their music. I'll show you everything with arms wide open. So good, dude. I know. Mention, let's say Tremont had Browser vibe. Well, now I'm looking with that up. A Brazzers vibe. Okay. That makes sense. I thought maybe there was a new term just dropped. I was like, did something beat Skibbity Toilet? Because I'm on it. I think the new Skibbity Toilet should be Giggity Schmoodle. Giggity Schmoodle is my favorite thing I made up in the world, and I use it for everything. It's like, can you even Giggity Schmoodle though? I want to be on. I want you to be honest with me. How much Schmoodle do you Giggity? Oh, that sucked. Right as I fucking... It switches guns. I don't care. I don't give a shit if it sounds like millennial shit. I like Giggity Schmoodle. Especially if you say it like this. Giggity Schmoodle. It's just fun to say, bro. It's just fun to say, dude. It's my thing. It's the new thing that I've been saying lately. New phrase just dropped. And bro, most of this shit comes from like some cringy YouTuber they heard. I could be that cringy YouTuber. They go to their house and like, Mom, dude, some guy on the internet said he likes to slap clit and get all giggity schmoodle on the beat. Can I get giggity schmoodle? And they're like, no. Up, they almost censored all of them. Bro, I didn't know your dog was in the hospital. I knew about your grandpa. How's your grandpa doing? Or your dad? Yeah, okay, your dad. So your dad's doing good? That's good, dude. I low key, like, I'm glad that I'm not low key, high key. I'm happy your dad's okay, bro. Like, that is no cap, my dude. Fucking an old schmuck, dude. I feel that, dude. Dude, it's so funny. I don't know if you've noticed this. Like, has your dad gone through that era where like he started to get like, I don't know, like offended by shit? You know what I mean? Like, not like oh, I'm offended by everything, but like stuff that you know he would have found funnier back in the day. Like now he's like, oh, it's just inappropriate. Because like my dad recently has been like finding stuff like more like he won't play Cards Against Humanity because he finds the game too crude. And I'm like, bro, what's going on, dude? Yeah, dude, I like my dad. I don't know, dude. I love him to death. So like, but he's been he gets kind of offended now about stuff, and it's weird. I find it odd. I find it quite interesting the stuff that he finds. I was playing Shadow Warrior 3 when he was over here the other day, and like he was like, "Oh, this is a nice game," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Does he need to drop the F word every 3 seconds?" I'm like, "Come on, Dad. I'm like, come on." Oh, dude, there's an invisible wall. It's just a word, dude. I mean, kind of, but like the more strict one was my mom. And like there was no cussing in my house and stuff, but like my dad will watch like Eddie Murphy stand up and like all sorts of different stand up and stuff, and like I don't know, the older he gets, he sometimes he just gets more offended by stuff. I told him to never. Oh no, they were never like the helicopter parents. They were strict in the sense of like I had to be home, or like I was home earlier than most kids. I was like kind of sheltered in a way. I could only watch movies when like I was old enough to watch that movie, like stuff like that. But for the most part, it wasn't like over the top. Dude, it was so funny. Like, this is funny though. Again, love him to death. And I have this cousin. My mom had. It's like a distant cousin of mine, but they're my mom's first cousins, and they have like. He was giving me like a hard, like he gives me kind of a hard time about playing video games sometimes. Right? Like not like a real hard time, but he'll kind of look at it like it's a waste of time type stuff. And we both like golf. Oh yeah, see, my dad actually played a lot of video games, which is funnier because he get like actually gives me a hard time. My dad beat every game that we had on the original Xbox on Legendary, like on the hardest difficulty. Halo had Legendary, so he beat all the Halos we are both Halo 1 and 2 on Legendary. And then he beat like the hunting game we had on hard. He beat everything we had on the hardest difficulty for some like because he had a big surgery one year, so he and then right after that surgery he had another one. And so he was kind of held up for like half the year. And that little half the year, he just decided he was going to beat every game we had, and he bought some games so that he could play them, like Area 51, and obviously like all the Halos and Hunter the Reckoning, and he had a bunch of like games that only he could play. And he like now he gives me a hard time, and in my head I'm like, Dad, dude, you were like in your late 30s when you were doing all that stuff. And I'm not even there yet. Stop giving me a hard time about playing video games. But we have this cousin, and me and my dad both like golf. He likes it a lot more than I do. I used to play when I was younger. I don't play very often anymore. I need to find the Switch, bro, or like what I'm supposed to do next. But he was telling me about how there it is. He was telling me about how we have this cousin that has a garage that has like hundreds of driver shafts and different like he has tons and tons of different heads for his driver, and depending on the day and the weather he picks the correct shaft, and he always makes sure it has the perfect weighting to the driver, and he's like meticulous about it. He has a shop that he works on all this driver stuff, which is cool, but that's just as nerdy as me playing video games, like 1,000%, like even nerdier, bro. And he's nerding out about it, and I'm sitting here in my head, I'm like, bro, that is the most nerdy fucking thing I've heard. I'm like you're nerding out over driver shafts for a golf club, bro? Like, you just need one that works. Like, and again, I have two drivers. And it's because one of them got dented and it doesn't quite work as good as it used to. But I'm like chilling with that one driver. Alright, with those two drivers, I'm chilling. If I'm playing bad with the newer one I have, I'll pull the old one out, even though it doesn't quite hit as well as it used to. But that's like as deep as I'm gonna go, you know? But yeah, dude had like hundreds of driver shafts. Yeah, dude, it's like, what's funny is my wife had these friends in school, and their dad is this like ex-military guy, and he works now he works for a big contractor, and like his thing that he likes to do is play video games, bro. The dude is a fucking Warzone sweat. He bought a PC just to play like Warzone at like the highest level possible. And this dude's in his like mid 50s. And he's just like, I just want to play Warzone when I get home from work. He's like, that's all I care about. And I was like, we saw because we live close to Dolly's, or close-ish to one of Dolly's friend that, my wife's friend that is my wife's friend that's that's his daughter, and they came for my baby or my wife's baby shower, and her boyfriend came and we were playing games, and he's like, I was like, yeah, no, I met your girl's father. He's a cool guy. She's like, yeah, he came and visited us one time or a couple times. Like, he's really into Call of Duty. It's just like that's his thing. He's like, he'll talk to you about some stuff, but the moment like you mentioned video games, bro, because he asked like what hobbies I have, and I was like, oh, I play some video games. He's like, you play Call of Duty? Yo, do you play Call of Duty Warzone? So I was like, bro's fucking nerding out, and it's like that idea that like video games are just for kids hasn't been a thing for a long time, and I mean, there's still some people that are like that don't get it, and I understand it, but like the idea that it's like beneath you is so weird to me when like there's people who will sit there and watch like every fucking football game all year or every. I know people who will watch every basketball game that plays. Do you know how many fucking basketball games there are a year? Even when I was a big basketball fan, there was no way in hell I was gonna watch. There's no way in hell I was gonna watch every game. Like I used to like LeBron James when he played for the Cavaliers, or it was a little bit when he played for the Cavaliers. So I have a Cavaliers jersey, a LeBron James Cavaliers jersey. But it was really when LeBron played for Miami with Dwayne Wade. I was like so cool. I love Birdman. I love Dwayne Wade. It was like I watched a lot of games. But if Dwayne Wade. Oh, yeah, see, it's the same way. Like, if you have 20 guitars, bro, it's too much. It's too much, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta actually control the shit. You're part of it. Like, I'll watch the song, like, if I care, like, if like, my team's doing good and they make it to the playoffs in football, I'll watch them play the playoffs. But I'm not watching every game anymore. It's just, it makes me angry. I'm also a Cowboys fan, so, like, it's just a wash. Every year is just a wash anyway, so why would I watch? Sorry, I got quiet. I got... The game decided to stop playing around with me. The game quit playing around. No more jokes are funny. No matter how far I spread my 4-foot-long taint, it will not be funny enough to get me through this. I have to be serious. I am the man. Dude, real though, did you see the... I know you keep up with some lol stuff. Did you see Boogie got a tattoo on his face? Like, that is one of the... I am so glad this this cancer thing came out. Dude, I watched the lolcow. I've been like on lolcow live ever since this drama popped up. The more I play this game, the more I kind of love it. Oh, I died. I'm gonna put the game on easy and get a good look at the boss real quick. Because I can survive a bit longer. How far did it take me back? Okay, hold on. Alright, now I'm gonna get a good look at the boss. Alright, last one. You gotta look at this chick. Where is she? Oh, she's got massive boobs. They don't make a shirt in her size is the problem. They just don't understand. They're like, how make shirts in her size? Well, yeah, but like, here's the thing. Everything's staged as long as you're. Like, I don't care, I don't care if something's staged if it's entertaining. That's the thing, and I find it really entertaining. Like, in this boogie thing, I don't think Keem would risk that much for this boogie thing. Here's why I think Keem staged this whole thing in his head, for Boogie to have this win and to like own Destiny, because Keem really doesn't like Destiny, and then Destiny made him look like assholes, and I don't like Destiny that much either, but like Destiny got the own on this one, and then Keem had to figure out a way to fix this all, and so he had so Boogie fucking hammed it up a little bit. Boogie hammed it up a little bit, and I think it got a little out of control, and then this is what we got, and I'm all for it. Again, I fucking like, I love good drama, even if it's like over the top. I don't need it to be authentic. This is my reality TV. This is my fucking Love Island is Locale Live. I don't need the shit to be authentically bad all the time. I just need it to be fun. If that makes sense. I like it's my trash TV. This is just like a fucking gauntlet of enemies. Dude, why does it give me ammo for like the most useless fucking gun? Alright. Oh, this is getting real now. Where did she go? Well, why is the... Oh, you want me to hold her? Maybe. Well, hi, sweets, man. Yeah. You want to watch Daddy kill some big boobied boss? She has really big boobs. Her defining feature is her personality. That's not something I should tell my daughter. No, it is. You should always like, oh, don't date somebody because they're attractive. Date somebody because of their personality. Dad mode engaged. I'm the best dad ever. This boss fight's just a gauntlet, bro. Yeah, what's up? What's up, little girl? I think this is the final boss of the game. I don't think this game's very long. Dude, that sucks. You're not missing much, bro. Dude, she has so much health, bro. Dude, it's just endless. This is just an endless grind of just... Die. Please die. This is so long. This is such a long boss fight. I'm beginning to, like, rescind all of the praise I gave this game. Okay. Okay. Dude, just look at her health just barely drop, bro. Drop down, thank you. That does nothing. Try not to attack her from the front, dude. Alright, I'm losing health, like, sporadically fast. While holding my baby. Okay. What happened? Where did this boss go? I'm gonna defeat her. I mean, she's not hard. Okay, I have this shit on easy. Where'd she go? There she is. Alright, I'm gonna kill her, dude. It's not gonna... It's... Come on down. Okay. Nice, Abby. Oh, she died. Alright, I beat it. I beat the game. What do you know? What do you know? To my dad, thanks for whom shooters are my favorite genre of video games. Or have advice and help. I also thank my mom for her invaluable support. Our investor patience and trust. Aw. You know, for a first game, this isn't bad. I want to see what this studio does in the future. I really do. I think that this game had a lot of potential. Yes. Like, this game, is... This game had some issues. 100% had some issues. I'm not going to pretend it didn't. But at the end of the day, I had fun. And it'll be a fun video to make. This will be a fun video to make. I'm interested to do it. This is good, dude. This is good. I won't be surprised if these two streams get age restricted though, because I don't think the blurring's enough. It's a rough game for on stream. But my end opinions on this game, if I had to break it down, would be enemy design was awesome. Level design was actually really good. The shooting felt a little off, which sucks because the animations on the weapons and the damage output of the weapons themselves seemed to be good, but it just felt like the power wasn't behind it. I think that has to do with the sound effects. The sound effects are just so goofy and so wrong. The music is good in this game, though, and I think that this game, I think of something like Scorn and how bad Scorn was. At least this game was a fun thing to push through. I wanted to see what was next. The last boss, I'm glad I jumped back down. I jumped out to easy. I mean, it was just such it was just a slog. That sucked. It was one of the worst bosses I've played in a game because it was so tedious. It just seemed to go on forever. I mean, let's do a little experiment here. We're looking at that boss took me 15 minutes to kill, approximately. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there is no reason it should have taken me that long with how the mechanic is just wait for it to come down and shoot. It was just unfortunately long. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. I beat the game. I don't have a next game lined up yet. This was one I just bought on a whim because I saw that not a lot of videos were on it. And I thought it'd be fun. It was a recent thing that came out. It was $11. Definitely wait for a sale on this game, guys. But anyways, hi Chloe. It's been awesome. Sorry your internet sucked. Thank you all for watching it. I really appreciate all of you. I'm out.